Hello, everybody. This is record haul number 11. I haven't done one in maybe a few weeks. Um, in that video, I mentioned calming down, kind of chilling out from spending any money on records. But I don't think I can say that anymore because I've broken that like maybe two or three times because I've got a shit ton. I have a shit ton this haul. I slowed down for a little bit, but I don't know. I went out with friends. I got a lot. Went out with friends again. Got some more. And I've also got some things ordered off of online. So, and eBay has been my sort of my it's been my outlet a couple times with getting the albums that I really want that are not available in my state, I guess. Or maybe they are, I just don't know. But, anyways, I kind of want to get through with this kind of quickly because I actually have an English essay I haven't even started on, and it's due tonight. And it's a pretty bulky one that I probably should have started a lot earlier than today, but I think it'll be fine. I've got some music to to talk about and listen to, so all of that is gonna be put on hold. Um, I've gotten these records so many different places. I couldn't give you a consistent location. I know in Louisville, a new Guest Rooms Records location opened up, as whereas there was only one, now there is two. And the new one is just a phenomenal space. It's bigger. The CD section is bigger. I think the tape section, cassette tape section is a bit bigger, and just there's so much space. The older location felt so cramped at times if there were more than 10 people in it, but the new location is just perfect. It's like a record store. Um, but yeah, I went to that. It was great. That was probably the highlight of my entire week, actually. Week or month, I don't know. But okay, let's get started. I got this one at FYE. This is Maiden Voyage by Herbie Hancock. This is 1964. This was before he went electric. Before he went to more funk and fusion based influences. But so this is a jazz album. It's not modal jazz. It's not bebop. It's just really pure and just brilliant jazz composition. That's really what it is. Obviously, the piano playing is a huge highlight because Herbie's on piano. We've also got Freddie Hubert on trumpet. He's really good. He's got a album called Red Clay, which is amazing. It's one of my favorite like sort of deep cut jazz albums that not a lot of people have heard, but I would totally recommend his Freddie Hubert's Red Clay. Please listen. And the album cover is so sick. Um, yeah, Herbie Hancock on piano. George Coleman is on tenor sax. I don't know him. Ron Carter on bass. He's iconic. He's still alive. God bless him. And Anthony Williams on drums. Tony Williams on drums. This is early Tony Williams, before Bitches Brew, before he played with Miles, I think, because this is 64. But Tony Williams, he played with Herbie. But my favorite part about this album is the piano playing. And each song, it's the album's called Maiden Voyage. Each song is a part of that voyage. So you've got the title track as the first song. Then you have Eye of the Hurricane, Little One, second side, Survival of the Fittest, Dolphin Dance. And on the back of the album, there is sort of descriptions of a story, sort of a storyline in the music. And it's fun to listen to it and read it, and uh, read what is they're read the sounds they're supposed to be portraying and kind of interpreting them your own way, because dolphin dance might not really give you the sort of ocean aesthetic, the sort of dolphin dancing aesthetic. Maybe it'll give you something more sinister or something more less playful than a dolphin dance. But yeah, this is brilliant. Herbie's a genius. this is just a solid jazz album, a classic. I'm pretty sure. I think a lot of people hold this to high regard. Um, I also got this one from FYE. This is Otis Redding's Blue. Um, this is just a good album. Otis Redding, I like his singing. He's one of my favorite kind of soul R&B singers at the time. Um, the time being 1965, so a year after Maiden Voyage. Um, but my main critique with this album is I wish there were more original Otis Redding songs. The covers are really good. The My Girl cover is really good. The Sam Cooke cover, Change Gonna Come, is really, really good. He covers Sam Cooke a lot, actually. Um, I think his Mick Jagger, his Rolling Stones Satisfaction cover is all right. No, it doesn't really stand out for me. My favorite songs are um, or two of my favorite songs. He only has two original songs on this, and they're the first two songs, I'm pretty sure. Old Man Trouble and Respect. But I'm making sure I'm not wrong. Okay, yeah, I'm right. Yeah, Old Man Trouble and Respect are amazing. They're aggressive. Otis Redding's kind of gruffness is perfect. Um, I think my favorite song though is "Change Gonna Come" because I love the horns. It's very dramatic, and I think Otis's dramatic bag is where he works best in. Um, but yeah, just a solid soul. If you've never listened to soul before, you should listen to this. It doesn't experiment a lot. It's just straightforward, solid soul music, and it's clear. The vinyl is clear. It's pretty cool, and it's really short too. I think it's under 30 minutes. Um, but yeah, it's good. Otis Redding's good. Now these are pickups from Half Price Books. This is Leon Russell. Him and the Shelter People. His band is the Shelter People, and this was released on the record label called Shelter. I think it's just called Shelter. But I didn't have a lot of expectations going into this album. I never listened to it before I'd gotten it. I know he played in Concert for Bangladesh. Is that right? Bangladesh? George Harrison's live concert. Was that Bangladesh? I don't remember. But it was the fundraising concert he did like in the early 70s, I think. And he was a guest on it, as well as like Ringo and Eric Clapton and Bob Dylan. And he plays piano, and he's a brilliant songwriter. I really, really like this album. I love the album cover. I love this photo on the back as well of him right here and him kind of calling out to his band. Um, I think his song Stranger in a Strange Land is amazing. My friend Christian, I think he had read that book. So I kind of knew a bit of context, mainly just the title of the book. Um, but that's very cool that he wrote a song about a book. That's neat. Um, I also love a couple of his Bob Dylan covers because he doesn't only have original songs on this. He covers Bob Dylan's "It's a Hard Rain Gonna Fall." Um, it takes a lot to laugh. It takes a train to cry. Um, wait, okay, those are the only two. But then he also covers George Harrison on the last song, "Beware of Darkness," which is a really fucking good cover, by the way. Um, that's great. Sweet Emily is also really, really good. That's an original. But my favorite song is probably Alcatraz because it's this kind of funky, groovy, bluesy number. Back to Alcatraz, and the guitar is sick. It's just a really badass song. Leon Russell is really good at making badass songs, evidently. Um, but yeah, his covers are good. This is just a really solid singer-songwriter album. Leon Russell and the Shelter People. If you want something kind of simple, just kind of groovy, funky, bluesy to listen to, this is your guy. And his voice is great too. Very emotional. It's not monotone. He's actually singing. This is the Love and Spoons Daydream. I also had not heard this before I picked it up, but did I? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Yeah, I hadn't listened to this before I picked it up. And I just really like the album cover. Any album with sort of this pop group, all male pop group, You know their shit is going to be really good because it's just brilliant songwriting. You know they're just fantastic songwriters, and you can kind of understand what the album is going to sound like just by that. Um, Especially their name, the Lovin' Spoon. Um, but yeah, it's just a solid kind of pop, bit of psychedelia in it, but very Beatles inspired, um, as well as everything. There's no date I can see, but it's totally the '60s, very much the '60s. My favorite songs are where is it? Didn't want to have to do it, and it's not time now. Those are my two favorites. Hold on, but there's I thought there's another one. You didn't have to be so nice is also really good. Those three are like actually gorgeous songs. Um, but yeah, solid album. Yeah, very nice. Love and Spoon. I'll have to check out more. This is a George Benson. I don't know if this is live or not. It says in concert, so I guess it has to be. This is Summertime, and it is four songs, two songs on each side, and it is just like George Benson just being the fantastic jazz player, guitar player that he is. Each song musically is phenomenal. Um, there's nothing that really stands out. It's a live album, so you hear the audience, which is always very charming. Um, but George Benson is fantastic. I've known of him for a long time. In terms of jazz guitarists, he's definitely one of my favorites. But I really like Jim Hall and I really like Wes Montgomery. But yeah, George Benson is really great. Um, yeah, I can't really say a lot. I just like that it's live. It's a really cool live album. And the pieces are long and drawn out, and it's very nice. It's great background music. If you're cooking or something, you want something kind of jazzy to listen to, that's the way to go. That's definitely the way to go. Jazz guitarist bass, not horns and whatever. Wait. Yeah, okay, we're good. This is Long May You Run by Stills Young Band. Um, I also hadn't listened to this before I picked it up. This was 1976. This was kind of late mid 70s. This was after CSNY broke up, and sort of David Crosby and Graham Nash kind of took off and did their own kind of collaboration album. That's the same way. That's the same thing that Stephen Stills and Neil Young did. I haven't listened to the collab thing that Crosby and Nash did, but this is really good. Um, I think they play together, but the songs, there's not a Stephen Stills and Neil Young written song. Like it goes Neil Young, Stephen Stills, Neil Young, Stephen Stills, songwriting credits. The first song, "Long May You Run," is a Neil Young song. That's just a really good Neil Young song. I like the Beach Boys. Shout out to Caroline. Midnight on the Bay. All my favorite songs are Neil Young songs. There's two Stephen Stills songs I liked, Guardian Angel and Make Love to You. Think. I think. I don't remember. I don't really remember. But anyways, Neil Young. I want to talk about Neil Young. "Long May You Run" is really great. Midnight on the Bay is a gorgeous song, gorgeous number. Fontaine Blue. I had heard that song actually titled Over the Edge. Or wait, Left It Over the Edge. You threw it over the edge. It was, I'd heard that song on like an archival Neil Young album. But on this album, it's called Fontaine Blue, and the lyrics are different. I like the lyrics on Push It Over the Edge. That's the song name. I like the lyrics on Push It Over the Edge a lot more. I like how she says, "Little something in the politics now, and then things are getting much better." That's on Push It Over the Edge. He doesn't say that on Fontaine Blue. But this is just a solid singer-songwriter album. Neil Young is a huge highlight. If you love Neil Young, you gotta listen. If you love Stephen Stills, you should still listen. Guardian Angel is still good. It's jazzy. It's the closing song. It's good. It's a party. Um, Okay, this next batch is from, what is it? Peddler's Mall. I haven't even listened to this yet. My dad showed me a couple Seals and Crofts songs, and I think they were good. I don't remember. Um, but I mainly got this because thought the album cover looked really, really cool with these two guys at the table. In the back cover, they look kind of like a folk duo, which is also really cool. Um, I don't know, they just look badass, and that's why I picked it up. And it was very cheap too. I also want to preface, if I pick up when I say anything like I haven't listened to this before, or I hadn't listened to this before I picked it up, it was usually very cheap because I don't like picking up stuff that are $20 and over if I haven't listened to it yet. And this is a good example. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to listen. Comes with a lyric sheet too. It's cool. All right, this is Loudon Wainwright. His third, Loudon Wainwright, thirds out, third album. Yeah. And this has Dead Skunk. That's a classic. I'm pretty sure my dad knew that song, but he didn't know it was by Loudon Wainwright. This is 1972. I have listened to this. I still like his second album more because I think Motel Blues is one of the best songs ever. And I love the medley of the Unhappy song and the Suicide song. And Me and My Friend the Cat is also really, really good. And I like the intimacy of that album more. This is him going in a bit of a more pop direction because there's drums on this. His second album was like purely him and guitar. Um, but this is still a solid album. Like Loudon, he's a brilliant songwriter. He has established his pocket and his energy very quickly. It's very unique. And if you hear like someone covering a song by him, you can tell that it was his song just by the way they have to sing it, because if they don't sing it that way, it's not Loudon's song. Dead Skunk is really good. On the second side, New Paint is also really good. Trilogy is amazing. Drinking Song is also really good. And Say That You Love Me, that 4-track run is really great. Just bangers. Say That You Love Me is obviously like a bit of a sadder one. New Paint is just awesome. Yeah, and they're really, really good. He does cover one song, Smokey Joe's Cafe. That's it. I just thought I should throw that out there. But yeah, and on the back he has a photo of the smashed guitar head. And he says, and I quote, "Used to have a red guitar till I smashed it one drunk night. Smashed it in the classic form, as Peter Townsend might. Threw it in the fireplace, left it there a while." So, shout out to Peter Townsend and the way he he smashes his guitars. I don't know if you guys have seen. But yeah, solid singer-songwriter album. This is a Monterey Pop Festival live cut, but it's only of a few songs off of Jimi Hendrix's performance and Otis Redding's performance. Shout out to Otis Redding. But I mainly got this because on the first side is all Jimi Hendrix songs. Second side is all Otis Redding songs. On the first side, the first song Jimi Hendrix covers "Like a Rolling Stone" by Bob Dylan. And I had seen concert footage a while ago of him doing that, and I'm like, man, that's so fucking cool that he just loved Bob Dylan, and he just liked covering his shit. And Like a Rolling Stone is a brilliant cover. It's so good. So good. And Otis Redding's stuff is also super good. He covers like all the songs that he sings on this are on Otis Redding's Blue, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is a brilliant live album. Both artists do not disappoint. I love Jimi Hendrix's side a bit more, actually a lot more, obviously, because he covers Bob Dylan. And that's just so cool that that cover was put on wax. Like I didn't know, like that was like a huge thing that Jimi Hendrix did. But yeah, that's awesome. It would have been so cool if they had a Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club cover on that too. But I don't think that was Monterey Pop. This is Roberta Flack. She died this year in February. Rest in peace. First Take. This is her first album, which is why it's her first take. I not listened to this before I picked it up, um, and it's good. It's very. It's not jazzy, or maybe it's a little jazzy, but it's not jazzy in the sense of kind of chaos and kind of skill. It's very subtle. It's slow. There's not like a fast song on this. It's very smooth, very slow, and she has one original song on this, and it's called "I Told Jesus," and that's a brilliant song. That's one of the best songs on this. Um, she covers Donny Hathaway, which is cool. She also covers Leonard Cohen. Hey, that's no way to say goodbye. And her cover is beautiful. It's brilliant. I love the way she sings Leonard Cohen's parts. It's still because that's one of my favorite Leonard Cohen songs. So I was so excited to hear her take on it, and I think she does it just as tenfold. It still sounds like Leonard Cohen's song, and she still sings his parts as Leonard Cohen sings it. She doesn't fucking mix it up a whole lot. It's brilliant. She does it very well. Um, but yeah, this is just a good. She plays piano. She sings. Her voice does remind me of Nina Simone a bit, just in like power and pronunciation. But she has her own unique approach to singing, mainly the slowness that she adds. But yeah, really great. Um, Solid kind of smooth jazz album, singer songwriter smooth jazz album. All right, this is Al Green's "Call Me." When I picked this up, I thought it was a live album, but it wasn't. It's a studio album, and oh my god, "Call Me, Come Back Home." That's one of the best songs that I've ever heard within the soul, rhythm and blues genre. Brilliant song. Um, it's a cover, or no, he wrote it. It's an amazing song, and I love Al Green's voice. I loved Al Green's kind of uh, higher voice, higher registered voice, and the way he goes, because that's sort of the more unique thing about Al Green that kind of sets him aside from like Otis Redding and like Stevie Wonder, um, and who else? Like Roy Ayers, Ayers. Um, that's a brilliant song. Every single song on this is amazing. Um, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. That is a classic. Your Love Is Like the Morning Sun, so poetic. Um, here I am, come and take me. That's amazing. And Jesus is Waiting. That's a closer. Amazing. Um, I love his singing on this. And I think he did write. He had some part in all in most of the songs. Um, but yeah, brilliant. I love if you check out any song from this, check out "Call Me." "Call Me, Come Back Home." That's a brilliant song. Brilliant song. Speaking of Stevie Wonder, this is "Songs in the Key of Life." I got this from Peddler's Mall. We're still in the Peddler's Mall hall. But I had seen this at Half Price Books a while ago, and I didn't pick it up. It was $18, and I had regretted not picking it up because it's a double Stevie Wonder a double Stevie Wonder album, um, or a Stevie Wonder double album. Why the hell would you ever pass something like that up? And I'm sure that's the same mindset that someone would have had in the 70s. This is 1976. But he just fucking. I mean, it's Stevie Wonder. Every song has his genius in it. Um, it's just so happy. There's not a dull song on this. Love's in Need of Love Today. That's the first song. I love that song. I love the messaging on that song, and his Stevie Wonder's messaging on most of the songs is just brilliant, and he does it like very clearly, crystal clear, and he still does it in more of a poetic and fun and of the times fashion. Um, what else? Sir Duke is a classic. One of my favorites is "Knocks Me Off My Feet" because I love the way he says, "I love you, I love you, I love you." That's amazing. That's probably my favorite song on this. Isn't She Lovely is also a classic. Isn't she lovely? As is really good. And Another Star is also really good. It gets a little repetitive because it's the last song, but it's amazing. Village Ghetto Land is one of the more rockier, kind of bluesy numbers. Contusion, is it confusion or concussion? I don't know. I don't know. That's also really good. Pastime Paradise. Obviously, Gangsta's Paradise, but Stevie Wonder was first. That's also a really great song. And I Wish is awesome, and Summer Soft is awesome, and Ordinary Pain is beautiful. I mean, like, how awesome can you really get? And I also love this the gatefold design. That's so cool. I love that illustration of Stevie Wonder. It's so funny. Um, but yeah, amazing. Okay, I got this album from eBay. It's one of my favorite Brazilian singer songwriter albums ever because it was one of the first ones I'd ever listened to. I'm sorry about my hair, by the way. It's really a mess. Um, this is Jorge Jorge Benjor, but at this time he's still Jorge Ben. Um, Africa, Brazil. Um, this is I think this was his first more funk centric albums because listen, he started out doing bossa nova stuff, like Canada Maria, I think, or maybe it's the reverse. And then he went into when he started collaborating with Trio Makota, um, and he did like Força Bruta, and I probably can't say that word because it's sort of a division of the N word, but in Brazil it means something different, obviously. But it's Blank is beautiful, amazing, or Lindo, that's amazing. And What else did he do? He just in his I guess his self-titled Ben is also I haven't listened to that one yet, but I heard it's really great. Um, and I love his bossa nova stuff. I love Força Bruta. I have that on CD back there. Oba La Vamela is amazing. And Charles Jr. is one of my favorite songs by him. But this is his more funk centric album. And I love the album cover. And there are so many fucking amazing songs on this. Ponta de Lanca Africano is the first song. Amazing. Party. Awesome. What is Hermes Trismegisto is also really great. Taj Mahal. That's one of his hits. And he does this. I think he had played it previously on an album, but his version on this is like really amazing. One of my favorites is Zica da Silva. Zica da Silva. Oh, Mangler. And then I also really like Cavaleiro do Cavalo Immaculado. I think that means like the Immaculate Horse or something. That's also amazing. I love the guitar riff that he hits sometimes in that song. And what else? There's another one. O Filosofo is also really great. The percussion is fucking awesome. His singing is fucking awesome. The jams are amazing. They're all done so good. And the Brazilian influence is still there, and combined with the funk influence is still just amazing. And the squeaky inside drum instrument is still like one of my favorite part about Brazilian music. The oi 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 is also really it's just so charming, and it's funny. It's so funny. But yeah, just amazing. You gotta check this out. I think I can't show it off, but yeah, I can show it off. It said when I got it, it said it was beer covered. Oh my god, the lighting's terrible. It's beer. It's supposed to be beer covered, and it's kind of transparent as well. Um, but yeah, and I think only 500 were made, and I got this from some seller in North Carolina. I don't know who in North Carolina is listening to Jorge, but yeah, I got that online on eBay. Then these are from the guest room, the new guest rooms location. Velvet Underground. There are other self-titled, just the Velvet Underground. Fucking brilliant. One of my favorite Velvet Underground albums, if not. I switch them. I switch through their first three constantly. Their debut, White Light, White Heat, and this one. Um, I fucking love all three, but this one has a special place in my heart because I love Candy Says and I love Pale Blue Eyes. So those are two of my favorite songs ever. Um, Lou Reed's low key delivery is amazing, and it's just his lyrics on this are so poetic. What Goes On is a jam, is also really good. Some Kind of Love, Monterey to Tom, and then I'm Set Free is also amazing. And the murder mystery is just ahead of its time. The panning and the two channels of different people talking is amazing. After Hours, that's sung by shoot, what's her name? Damn it, Murph, I think. There's no credits on this. Damn it. I don't know. I can't believe I can't remember the fucking Velvet Underground's percussionist's name. I think it's Murph. Mo Tucker. She's amazing. Her vocals on After Hours are beautiful. They're full of youth. Amazing. And Lou Reed, I love Lou Reed. That's all I say. And his guitar playing is amazing too. This is Repetition by Unwound. Fucking amazing post-hardcore album. I have Leaves Turn Inside You. That's my favorite album by them, but this is definitely a close second. Corpse Pose is amazing. Unauthorized Autobiography. I love the bass line on that. Lady Elect is phenomenal. For Your Entertainment is an amazing closer. Justin Trosper's vocals are amazing, and they cut through every song, and they're gruff, and the way he yells, it's just very powerful, full of power. Next Exit is also really amazing. Just musically, Unwound is unmatched in terms of post-hardcore stuff. They're just fucking one of the best, and they're from Washington, I'm pretty sure. But they're amazing. I love them a whole lot. Leaves Turn Inside You is an all-timer, though. You've got to listen to that if you haven't. This is Shellac at Action Park. When I saw this in person, I was like, holy shit, I have to pick this up. This was the trio formed by Steve Albini of Big Black. And this is a fucking heavy album. Very, very heavy. The production is amazing. You probably can't even fucking read that because the lighting is so bad. Yeah, the production is amazing. The mix of the guitars and the drums, it's just power, metallic. The guitar tone is so metallic, it sounds like a machine. And it's aggressive, and it's intense, and it's just everything I would want out of a band like this sort of heavier band, because they do the sound in a very unique way, not just some normal heavy metal way. It's definitely experimental, amazing. I wouldn't say math rock. Fuck you guys who say it's math rock. This is Jack Johnson by Miles Davis. There's two songs on this, two of his best songs. Yes for Now and Right Off. Right Off is amazing. Yes for Now is amazing. Please listen. This is after Bitches Brew, the year after Bitches Brew. He gets out of that jazz fusion a lot, or not a lot, but a bit, and it's more rock influence. There's the guitar presence is much larger on this, and because you've got John McLaughlin on guitar. Bill Cobham is on the drums as well. He's really amazing. And then Herbie Hancock on keyboards. Like, oh my god, you have to listen to this. Super amazing. Tribute to Jack Johnson. That's what it's called. One of the more underrated Miles Davis releases. Not a lot of people talk about it. This is the last song I got. This is the last album that I have in this haul. It's from eBay, and it is King Tubby's meet Rockers Uptown. And this is Augustus Pablo. He is a melodica player, and he does dub reggae shit. And this album is just so good. It's so funny. It's dub reggae, so it's all instrumental. His melodica playing is so awesome. It's just badass. It's so charming. And it adds this whole other like mysterious layer over all the dub reggae instrumentals. It's so unique, such an amazing approach. I love the title track. I love, where is it? Keep on Dubbing. I love Brace's Tower dub. All the dubs are amazing. Just, I love this album. Everything about it is amazing. It's just drenched in this smoke, this moist steam. And that's thanks to Augustus Pablo's melodica playing. So, phenomenal dub reggae album. That's it. See you guys later. I'm running out of time. Bye bye.